What's up everyone? How's it going today? So for this video, I'm going to be trying some popular Japanese dieting trends as well as dieting foods like this 150 calorie rice and this insane 100 calorie curry. And this thing kind of scares me, but if that sounds good to you, let's go ahead and get this video started with breakfast. We're going to start today off with a dieting fad that hit Japan several years ago, the banana diet. And so the banana diet was basically just eating a banana for breakfast. You can eat as many as you want, but I'm only going to eat one. And you follow it up 30 minutes later with some room temperature water or some unsweetened tea. And no, I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. This was an actual diet. Google the banana diet if you don't believe me. Now, obviously, there is nothing special about a banana, and this meal is clearly lacking in protein and a lot of other nutrients. But that said, I mean, a banana is a healthy way to start your day. And then after breakfast, there's basically no restrictions. You can eat whatever you want, just no sweets, and you had to finish eating like 3 hours before you went to bed. Those are really your only two restrictions. This is such a disappointing breakfast. Imagine starting every day off like this with just a banana. Ugh. So apparently the banana diet was made by a doctor who was trying to get her husband to lose weight. Imagine being so fat your wife makes a diet for you. But yeah, there's nothing really special about a banana. And since you don't really have any other restrictions besides no sweets, I don't actually know how this would be very effective, because you could just binge the rest of the day. You could just binge on like beef, mixed nuts, high calorie foods. So not very effective in my humble opinion. And no surprise here, I'm still really hungry after only eating a banana for breakfast. Obviously that wasn't going to be enough. I don't understand how this diet works, because I'm definitely going to binge if I only eat a banana for breakfast. I'm going to binge for lunch. So luckily I planned for this and I have a snack in a little bit. So hopefully that helps to fill me up. For my snack, I'm going to have a Calorie Mate along with some base bread. And now, Calorie Mate is one of those things that if you come to Japan, you'll see it all over the place in supermarkets, konbinis. That said, I've never actually had it in 5 years of living here. I don't know, just the way the box is designed and the name Calorie Mate just makes me think of an middle-aged woman trying to lose weight. But I guess that's what most weight loss food is, isn't it, for middle-aged women? This is maple flavored. And it's also supposed to give you energy, I guess. It's a nutritionally balanced source of the energy needed for daily activities. So we'll see if I feel a little more energetic after eating this. Smells okay. It's actually not bad. It's kind of dry, but it's not bad. This whole box is 400 calories. So I hope I feel pretty full after this. It only has 8 grams of protein though. Alright, next up is the base bread. And this is also loaded with a bunch of vitamins and minerals. I don't know how they get all this in there. It's not bad. This is also kind of something that is marketed as a breakfast food for someone who's really busy, that they can kind of just grab and eat on their way out the door. You know how you kind of only see in anime the main character when he's late for school and he runs out the house with bread in his mouth. Kind of like that, just less dramatic and no cool music playing in the background. This little tiny thing of peanut butter costs like 500 yen, like $4. Maybe 3 now, the way the yen's going. It better be good. Threw some peanut butter on the other half. Like I said, this better be good since that thing was 400 yen, no, 500 yen. Not bad, makes it a little better. Not sure that peanut butter was worth 500 yen though. So I'm going to finish my snack, head to the gym, and then when I get back, it'll be time for some Japanese diet food for lunch. Looking forward to it. Maybe. Alright, it's time for my next meal of the day, which is actually going to be ramen. I found this little pack of ramen broth. There's actually only 80 calories, which is pretty light as far as ramen in Japan goes. The only thing is I can't use the chashu pork that you usually have in ramen because that is, well, those are really high in calories and that would destroy the whole point of this. So I'm going to put some vegetables in it, along with some eggs. And then I'm going to do some chicken on the side. I'm not actually going to put chicken in the ramen because that just doesn't sound good. So let's get started cooking. Or it's not really cooking, it's just kind of heating the ingredients up. So all in all, this ramen with the chicken and the ponzu to dip the chicken in so it's not super bland only has about 650 calories. Which, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty light when you're eating ramen. Considering some bowls of ramen can go up to 1,000 calories. So, I think I did pretty good. But, of course, the most important question is, does the ramen pass the taste test? Not bad. It's certainly not going to hit the spot like going to an actual ramen shop, but if you're trying to make something at home with a few less calories, good alternative. One of those little packets I used, only 80 calories. Now an egg. Our main source of protein in the ramen itself. Ramen eggs just hit different. I don't know what it is, but ramen eggs. It's time for the final meal of the day. And while I feel like I kind of got away with one earlier on that low-calorie ramen broth, I have severely low expectations for how this my-size curry is going to taste. So, to give you an idea of how crazy 100 calories is, usually when I make curry, one of the little blocks, little curry views, has 600 calories, and I usually split that over 2 meals because I make a lot. So it's basically 300 calories a meal. While this is only a third of that, which really makes me wonder if they sacrificed flavor to lower the amount of calories that are in this thing. Not to mention the fact that you just microwave this. Usually you actually have to put the curry on the stove with your other ingredients and kind of let it melt into the water. But this you just straight up microwave, which I don't know. I don't know about that. And then it recommends pairing the curry with the 150 calorie rice, so that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, if you were to use tonkatsu or like deep fried pork with this, it kind of defeats the whole point of using the 100 calorie curry. So I'm just going to put chicken in it and see how it turns out. So here is the curry. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look terrible. I'm not sure if I'm just really hungry or not, but that's actually not bad. Wow. And don't get me wrong, it's not as good as the normal curry I eat or curry you get at a restaurant, but for only 100 calories, you're eating pretty well. Let's see how just the rice by itself is. The rice by itself tastes kind of funny though. Like it still tastes like rice, but something's a bit off. I'm not really sure how to describe it. But the curry itself isn't bad. So yeah, overall today I've actually been pleasantly surprised. Obviously the banana diet in the morning was a complete gimmick and there's no real point to that. The Calorie Mate and base bread, while a bit dry, are excellent ways if you're on the go to get a snack or get a few extra calories in. And the curry and the ramen, while not quite the real thing, are definitely scratching the itch a little bit. So if you're in Japan and you're trying to cut, and you have the willpower, and eating this my-sized curry isn't gonna make you want to go and eat real curry, then I'd say it's a good alternative. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Just in Japan. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.